Welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures.
Over the last 7 years, we have consistently released weekly episodes focusing on
obstacle course racing, running, and other adventures.
You'll hear interviews, event recaps, conversations about our sport,
quick news updates about happenings in our community.
And now, here are your hosts,
Standing on the corner,
Michael Stefano and Caitlin Ritter.
Hey guys, it's Michael Stefano.
And Keelan Ritter.
And Caitlin.
Michael, how was your weekend?
It was exhausting. It was an ultra weekend. It felt good. Also, we went shopping, right? We went food shopping.
We went to Trader Joe's.
Yeah. And I got to use the shopping cart as a walker, which was wonderful. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out Mudgear. Use code ADVENTURE for 15% off your next Mudgear purchase. And Caterpie. Use code OCRReport20 for 20% off your next Caterpie purchase. Also, if you plan on running a Spartan Deca or Tough Mudder before the end of the year, use code OCRReport20 for 20% off your next Spartan Deca or Tough Mudder event.
Do you know the best thing about that deal?
It expires on December 31st.
Oh, that's not a good thing. I was going to say is the fact that it gives me more time to pull up the Patreon supporters. Because every time I'm surprised, oh, I forgot to pull up the Patrons. Just like how every time we were saying before we recorded, you always have the joke and the quote pulled up, even though we have to exit out because we got news stories. A little behind the scenes look there, but let's give a...
Well, I find the quote on Pinterest. That's not where we get news stories.
Gotcha. All right, let's give a shout out to our Patreon supporters.
Jason Dupree, who just crushed the Spartan Dallas Ultra. Samantha Thompson, Bradley Keel, Charlotte Engelman, Aaron Grindstaff, Laura and Stephen Ritter, Hank and Arlene Stefano, Kenny West, Cheryl Miller, Jessica Johnson, Christopher Hoover, Kevin Gregory Jr., Evan Irick, Brent George, Logan Nagel, Asa Connington, and Seth Rinderknech.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Also to the OCR Report for being a great home for us on the internet.
And to Jason Dupree.
The host of OCR Talk, who took on the Dallas Spartan Ultra.
And to Will Hicks.
The Podfather. Check it out over at theocrreport.com. Our sponsored athletes, Javier Escobar.
Kelly Sullivan.
Ryan Bizzalara.
Joshua Reed.
And Kevin Gregory. Let's get to some poll results. Starting with how many laps/miles will Mike get? Real quick before we get into this. I thought the laps were 5 miles because that's how they have always been when I did multi-lap. But apparently their ultra is only 4 miles.
4.2.
4.15. It's we'll get into that. There are 12 in total votes, so not many, but 0 to 15 miles, no votes. 20 to 30 miles, 25% of people said that. 35 to 45, 67% of people said that, and then 50 plus, 8% of people said that. And so, I guess it's kind of up for debate how many miles I got. My Garmin says I got 51.
Your Fitbit says
52. And the course said 41 and a half. Really feels like it did more than 41 and a half. But even regardless, I will say it goes to the 35 to 45. So the majority of people, thank you. I only checked it once, and it was 100% those votes. So I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Another one, which Caitlin put up.
We got into an argument, which Gatorade is the best.
Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of our arguments there.
22% of people said the red Gatorade, 17% of people said the yellow Gatorade, 56% of people said the blue, and 6% of people said the orange Gatorade.
Which, I did not expect that at all. Real quick, I am going to say maybe there's that many people that said blue because there's 2 different kinds of blue. There's the light blue and the dark blue, right? But I really expected yellow to be much, much higher. So I'm surprised.
The blue is the best.
Yeah, we got 18 votes for that one too. Carla was the only one to pick orange. Not to call you out, Carla, it's my favorite color. I haven't had the orange Gatorade in a while. I don't think it's my favorite. Meme of the week we're going to skip, but let's get to some quick news, starting with...
Save the date, April 5th, 2025, for a potential FIT event.
Yeah, Rob McCoy posted, I'm not openly and directly saying that you should save the date, April 5th, 2025, but that's what I'm indirectly saying, and if you know me, and FIT, and past dates, and other things, then you may know what I am ostensibly saying. So that's all I will say for that one.
Should we also tell them to save the date, April 5th, 2025 for the OCR, New England OCR Expo?
Yes, yep, that'll be starting at noon. Ticketing, I don't think is up still. Once that's up, then we'll definitely talk about that on the show, but we're running a little bit behind with that. Next news story was sent in by Brett Milks. It's from Ned Brockman, who posted 1,000 miles around the track. 12 days, 13 hours, 16 minutes, and 45 seconds. Average 128 kilometers a day. 2.6 million raised for Aussies experiencing homelessness and counting.
That's so much money.
So please enjoy the video while I enjoy putting my feet up. So yeah, there's always a bigger fish when it comes to ultras. Congratulations to him, and it's pretty cool that's for a good cause. Next up, we got a whole bunch of like wedding-ish news, but we're going to start off with Rich Ryan, who posted 3 years of marriage to the best life and travel partner on the planet. Happy anniversary, my love, to many more strong years.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Next up with Lily Elkin.
Lily Elkin posted October 15th, 2024. They got engaged.
You're not going to try the Spanish? Come on.
Te quiero muchísimo, mi amor. Here's to forever with you. I can't wait to be your wife.
Nice. And this next one doesn't have a comment, but it's from Emma Cook Clark. And there's no comments.
Oh, but look at that big old rock in her hand.
So that's the thing. I wouldn't have noticed. If I saw this picture, like, oh, cool, like, what are they celebrating? And as a dumb guy, I would keep scrolling.
But there's no ring in that picture.
Oh, weird.
Or it's twisted. But then you go to this picture, and, like, that is quite large.
Yeah, that's a big ring. But, like, there's no comment on the... There's comments, but there's no caption. But it's a whole bunch of women saying, congratulations.
And Christopher Mendoza.
Saying, wow, congratulations. Yeah, well, I didn't mean to say women. But yeah, so it's all people saying. So I'm assuming they got engaged. So congratulations to Emma Cook Clark as well.
Darren Martin got married. He said, an unforgettable wedding under crisp autumn skies. Congratulations.
Sorry, the post above that.
Oh, an unforgettable day. This one?
Yeah, and then the date, right? I thought it's, yeah.
October 11th?
Yeah, congratulations to him.
Man, we just love weddings.
Yeah, I just lumped all that news together because I saw two of them back to back. I'm like, oh wow, it's going to be one of those episodes. Next up, I wanted to give a shout out to, I guess Corinna Coffin's the reason why I found it, but this was posted by Oshner Therapy and Wellness, Emily Yanni, and Jeremy Burnham, who posted really cool video series featuring one of our favorite ACL Center of Excellent patients, Corinna Coffin. Corinna is an extremely talented multi-sport athlete who came to us from out of town to undergo ACL surgery. She worked exceptionally hard to rehab and get back to high-level sports. I look forward to the full series and seeing continued success for Corinna. Hats off to all the doctors, blah, blah, blah. But that's pretty cool that they have like a video series on it, so I'm interested in checking that out, and I'm sure all athletes who have either already gone through an injury or have yet, I think that's got to be like a good resource to see someone else go through it as well, so... Yeah, I wanted to give a shout out for that.
Tara Jackson posted, after having maybe the best workout I've had in a while at a track, I went home pretty pumped, so pumped, I decided to sign up for High Rocks Chicago in 4 weeks. I knew I had so much more to give than in Toronto.
It's a very long post if you could just kind of get to the actual news. I think it's like the second paragraph.
I woke up in the morning feeling fine, drove to work, and went to write something down and just couldn't. I thought maybe I was just tired and was ready to finish up my sessions as usual. When I went to speak, the words just wouldn't come out. My friends quickly escorted me to the hospital. The thoughts racing through my head were grim, the prospect of never being able to speak or talk or write. Again, all that moment started to hit me, and then if you fast forward, she said, thank goodness I had a team all around me for support, and before they even finished the medicine, I was able to speak and write again. It seems there has been no long-term effects at this point, which has been promising. Yeah. I have been cleared to do light exercise.
Absolute nightmare. So that's very, very terrifying. Glad to hear that she's doing better. And hoping that she continues to not have that problem again, because that's terrifying. Next up, shout out to Brooklyn Nichols, who posted, today I had the opportunity to run my first DecaFit Ruck Mile and Strong event and managed to break the women's world records for both. Thank you to the folks at Elevate Training Grounds and Coach Ricardo for the hospitality. And congratulations to her. I do feel like Dave Claxton said this too. We need video evidence of this stuff too. I mean, she seems like a badass. Congratulations to her. But you never know if the course was set up right, this and that. But even still, those are still impressive times. Time for podiums?
Yes. The Spartan Sprint World Championship in Hvar, Croatia. For the women, in third place, Klara Lokajivica. In second place, Zuzana
Kokomova.
And in first place, Nicole Miracle. Heading over to the men. In third place, Frank Unstrom. In second place...
Ostrom?
Oh. In second place, Gregory Basilico. And in first place, Stein Legrand.
He's the one that I interviewed during vacation. He's probably had, I think, one of the best years of OCR. I'm very impressed.
And then heading over to Savage Race Dallas for the men. In third place, Walker Lloyd. In second place, Justin Parker. And in first place, Justice Bourne. And for the women, in third place, Jenna Vera Gannon. In second place, Charity Bourne. And in first place, Miranda Huber. And then for the National Championships 2024 USA OCR, for the 15K, in third place, Jonathan Stern. In second place, Kevin Thompson. And in first place, Aaron Lake. For the women for the 15K, in third place, Chris Sorford. In second place, Rachel Waters. And in first place, Elise McClintic.
Yep. Perfect. Oh, also, there's 5 secret links down below, but let's get to what this episode is all about. So I had 3 ideas for episodes this week, and I had time for none of them. So instead I needed to shift to a more selfish episode. So apologies if you're already sick of my voice, because there's going to be a lot more of that. But since the busyness of my weekend was caused by an ultra, I figured I'd make an episode out of it. So a little background, 2 years ago, I was registered for the Fit Challenge 30-hour trail race, but needed to move my registration due to preparing for the wedding, finishing grad school, and Achilles issues. It was not back issues at that time. Fast forward to this year, and I decided to use that registration for the race, although over time I decided to bump it down to 12 hours instead. So this is some audio of me earning back my title of Ultra Runner, since the last Ultra I really did was World's Toughest Mudder 2019, where I got officially 55 miles. So what you'll be hearing is audio to the race, which 6 minutes of that, unfortunately, starting off on a poor note, poor audio quality because it used my car speaker and not my phone. But following that is 5.5 minutes of the race start audio, and then lap audio. There's 15.5 minutes during the first part of the lap after leaving the pit. One lap has bad audio because I forgot to disconnect my headphones, so apologies for that. And then you'll hear ripped audio from Caitlin's finish line video that she took, less than a minute. And then in the car talking about the finish, 3 minutes. Again, audio issues because of the car. Apologies for that. And then 5.5 minutes, I just named it Shower Shananigans because it sounds really... I thought it was funny. But yeah, so this is a little...
behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't know. A different kind of episode. But I hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, hey guys. Turn down the heat in the car because it is 36 degrees out, and even for me, that is pretty cold. Recording this because the guest who I wanted to have on this weekend is in Europe, and it's going to be very difficult to get that done, added with the fact that I'm doing an ultra right now. I don't know what shape I'll be in tomorrow to get a good episode done, so this will be a backup plan for an episode, so we get something out for you. And, heading towards the Cumberland Monastery for Fit Challenge's Trail Survival of the Fittest. Originally signed up for the 30-hour, I think, 3 years ago. And that was, I forget what went wrong with something with my, probably lower back issues. But training with Joshua Reed and getting ready to call myself an ultra runner again. I moved it to this year, but I did bump it down to 12 hours because I want to make sure. Whoa, almost hit a bunny. I guess the bunny almost hit my car. He's driving sideways. Let's see. If I turn it sideways, is it still doing its thing? Yeah, good. Still recording. Probably won't get the best quality, but I'll clean up what I can, and you guys can deal with one potentially subpar episode if that is the case. But I just wanted to go through some things and maybe do a lap and lap check-in. We'll see. Everyone has a plan until they're punched in the face. But for my notes, Fit Survival of the Fittest, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I am going to be 5 minutes early as of now. I still need to stop by Dunk's and grab a sandwich. So, yeah. Gear. VJ Ultras, VJ Max, Blake Mitts, my headphones, K-Lens headphones, Garmin Charger. That's something I'm worried about. Garmin doesn't stay charged very well. because it's like the Phoenix 3rd, which I got first, so I appreciate that. Thanks, Anna. All portable chargers, Fitbit Pink Mud Gear socks, Mud Gear shorts, or a shirt, or a headband, headlamp, and anti-chafe stick. Check for all those. Nutrition. Funny that I put this first. Jacko beer. I've been drinking lately, but I really like that beer. So beer fun celebratory thing. Cosmic brownies, peanut butter M&Ms, beef jerky. It says beef beer jerky. Don't know what that is. Pickles. Mountain Dew root beer. I didn't do those sodas because I got more rain. Water jug. Uncrustables, which Kayla made me 4 sandwiches instead. She said Uncrustables are expensive. Didn't realize that. Protein balls. I think Kayla will bring those later. I ran out of room. Clear gummy bear rain. I didn't think I had any. I went to the store and didn't have any. I have like the sour gummy worm, which doesn't sound great, but that will be what I have. And then, of course, when I was packing it, I saw clear gummy. But the cooler's already packed. Got what I got. And Gatorade. Kayla got me a whole bunch of mini ones. She thinks blue is the best. I think yellow. I would say yellow, blue, red, orange. Which orange is probably my favorite color. Not the best flavor, I don't think. Goals. 40 miles. First goal. 2, prove that I'm still an ultra runner. What have I done lately? Kind of like, last one was 2019, World Service Letter. 3, be better able to help with the World Service Letter live stream. 4, less miles for the Colonial Roadrunners Awards. I don't think I'm going to get those. I haven't been doing as many races as I should this year, even though I did remarkably more than last year. Number 5, don't get hurt. And number 6, make Coach Joshua proud. I'm not doing anything crazy like running across Colorado like DJ Fox, but doing what I can. And math is the next section. Marathon is 26.2 miles. Divided by 12 miles, that'd be 2.2 miles per hour, or at least less than half a lap. Or less than half a lap. 50K, which is 31.1 miles. I did all this in advance because everyone knows how during race math doesn't work well. 31.1 miles, which is divided by 12 hours, is 2.5 miles per hour or half a lap. And then the 100K is 62.1 miles, which divided by 12 hours is 5.2 miles per hour or a full lap, which that's not going to be me. And then the time game plan, which I always make to ease my anxiety before a race day. 5:45, wake up. Did that. I actually woke up at 5:44. I'm like, oh, this is great. It's a good sign. 6, leave. It's 6:24, and I'm leaving my neighborhood, so that's not ideal. 6:15, dunks. I don't want to skip dunks. 6:45, get there. That's not happening. 7 o'clock start. 7:01 to 7 p.m., don't stop. I should put believe in. And then 7:01 p.m., suffer with a smile, because I know it's going to hurt, but hopefully it's going to be the good kind of hurt, the muscular and not the nerve issues, like sciatic nerve issues that have been happening in my back again as of 3 days ago, which just lovely timing. Really appreciate that. I took a muscle relaxer, it made things better. Still feels tight, doesn't feel ideal, but that's that. So, worries, my back. Other worries, the Garmin dying. Most laps I think I've ever done here is 4, but I've never done it for 12 hours. I think I did like the 5-hour one, so it'll be a lot, but I'm just going to go out there and have some fun. So, see if this ever reaches the light of day, this audio.
It's the rain of my tears, right? Oh, dude.
The rain was brutal.
I have my hat on like this, and I don't think I looked past 3 feet in front of my feet the whole day, and then just finished, and I was just miserable, and I hated life and everything else.
The highest puddle was like right up.
Oh my God, ankle deep. Well, I'll tell you that yesterday, Thursday leaf blowing, I had more dust and like my eyes and my hair. Cool. So it is dry as dry can be. Oh, yeah, absolutely brutal. So most of you have run before. I did the 5K and 5 mile course stuff is out there. Follow the ones that say Ultra Fit. They look like this. Oh yeah. You'll either see the first mile has things like this. Fit challenge one, simple. If you see something like this, you're all running the Ultra Fit. Follow this sign. These things are reflective, and I threw like another sign or something on here. So just follow those. It's all leaf blown. It's all good. It's 4 miles, like 4.1-ish or so, okay? If you get lost, find your way back and let me know you got lost, and we'll figure it out. I don't think you will. But I did get those signs out there too. It's all blown. It's all dry. It's all good to go. When you finish, you start right here and finish. It'll pick you up twice. But make sure you finish, and then obviously everybody's pit out there. Cross it, and then cross it right back again. Go pit, and then just head right back out. You don't have to come back over and do it again. It already picked you up a second time. Does that make sense?
So go through.
So like legit. This is when you
go right back, and then go to your car, and then get the hell out of here.
Finish.
All right, good. It's good.
Start again. Go pit, do whatever you need to do, and then go right from your pit spot right back out in the push. You don't have to come back again and cross it. You've already done it.
That works.
All right? When you're done, just give us your chip. I'll have a bucket over here. Let us know. We'll have the medals. We'll put the food out here. The camper's there. So, I mean, how many 30-hour people we have? Love it. All right? So, I'll see you here. We'll be here in the camper. Sarah here, Dougie and Colin are in charge, actually, today, these two.
All right.
The little one, don't let him fool you. He's a menace. Yes.
You out doing loops at night?
Me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Last year I was miserable, so I finished and I was like, I'm done. I quit life. I'm done. But yeah, I'll be out there. Yep. There's porta potties here. If you need anything, I gave you all my cell phone number. Call, let me know. We'll get whatever you need for you. If there's something you don't have that you need, I'm sure we can find it for you, or we'll go get it for you. But it's a good group, small group, and you're going to have a lot of fun and enjoy it.
Blinky lights at night.
Oh yeah, where are those things? Those little blinky lights?
At the bottom of the sign.
Yeah. Oh sweet. Okay. I don't think these guys are working, but yeah, I have these things will blink like crazy, and you'll see them like it's kind of cool because you turn a corner, it's like, oh, I see the blinky. You run to the blinky. It's like kind of like a Ragnar type deal. And this, I actually found this leaving my metal guy's place. He had one on his door, and I pressed it. I'm like, I need those. He's like, here's the whole box. Perfect. So I'll put those out probably 6:30 or so, and then randomly. What else?
The course is open to everybody, not just us. So
yeah, there'll be people out there walking their dogs. Okay. People in Cumberland think they own the monastery. They, in fact, don't. Okay? So just know that. People in town, it's not as bad as COVID when people were sending emails, like, reporting me for the super spreader events that we had. And I was on a quad driving by without a mask on. Yeah. And then also, we've got a few more events coming up this fall, and then this unbelievable event at this place called Bromley Mountain this summer, Mr. Ian. So that's a legit mountain event that we've done a couple years. It's amazing. So we'd love to see it another one. All right, any questions? Anybody else? This is the time or any other time? You guys are good to go. I already checked in. Number 40's out there on the course. Actually not. I checked the chip. It's over there. It's just sitting there. So, but the test chip worked. I know you're nervous. Okay. You're worried about me losing one of your laps.
I don't want to lose.
Yeah. I promise you.
Take it.
You can ask him. You can ask him. You can ask them. Be the leader. We've never lost a lap.
Nope.
I know you're concerned, but I promise you, we're not starting right now.
All right.
All right. Everybody good?
We're good.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all.
Thank you for hosting.
My pleasure. Everybody will get an Ultra Fit buckle, and then 50 miles has another one, 100K has another one, and 100 miles has another one. So grab those also, please. I may give you more. If you want something else over here, take it. The trailer, whatever. Just don't steal my quad and my truck. Anything else is open. All right? All right, my friends.
All right, have a hat.
You want me to count down or sing or something? What do you want? Sing? No.
You want me to sing happy birthday?
You want me to sing? Yes, and a special happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
40, old lady.
Heck yeah. All right, my friends.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Have fun.
All right.
You can begin.
Enjoy.
Yes. Pretty much everybody won their age group.
All right, lap one done. It's 8:08 now. A couple minutes into the next lap. Stripped off my sweatpants. Luckily they unzipped at the bottom, so I didn't have to take my shoes off. I've learned that in the past. And took off my undershirt. So now I'm a little chilly, I'm also walking this steady uphill right now too, so as you may or may not have heard, it's 4.1 mile laps instead of 5 mile laps, which totally throws off my fucking math, but that's my bad for not looking into it enough, I guess, because all the multi-lap have always been the 5 laps, but they cut out the big mile, the big hill during the first mile. If you haven't done one of these events in years, it was like the last mile before they started running the course backwards, but grateful for that. The signs are very good, especially since this weekend there's 3, technically like 5 or 6 different races. There's the Ultra and all those variants which have the same sign, the 5K tomorrow and the 5 miler, then of course all the multi-lappers, which is what I typically do before I stepped up. Also one more niggle to point out, Achilles. Goddamn Achilles was bothering me towards the end of runs before. I feel totally fine now, but also only 4 miles in. See how it goes. Right on lap 2. Sun cooked off all the pretty fog that we had. Something admittedly I wasn't training with in getting here, other than hill repeats and stuff, which I think would have been nice, but it doesn't matter. Fueling while running, I always feel like this mentality of like, be tough, go through a workout without fueling, because if you can do that and fueling goes wrong during race day, you're good, but nothing macho about bonking. So feeling good. Back's getting a little tight, little nerve pain shooting down my leg every 15 minutes or so. That's optimistic, but feeling good. Thinking about using the same mantra as World's Toughest Mudder, like I didn't come here for an easy race, but also thinking of Dustin DeRoe quote in Captain America saying, I can do this all day. That's a good one too. So yeah, enjoying it. Still feeling good. Feet are happy. Legs are moving. Feel like I'm not going out hot, but I'm jogging everything that's joggable and walking up the uphills. So yeah, feeling good about that. Grabbed my belt. There's like a gummy thing in there. I've used them once before. I forget what it is, like apricot or something weird shit. 2 Reese's Pumpkins to put a smile on my face, but keep the smile on my face. And then chugged one of those mini Gatorades. Maybe I should have brought more. But yeah, feeling good. Alright, on lap 4. Finished lap 3. I took the last mile of last lap pretty quick because there was a guy that I named Mr. Yellow. His name's Matt. Talked to him for a while. So walking a bit this lap. Grabbed Cosmic Brownie and still have one of my Reese's Pumpkins with me. Drank a decent amount of water. The Gatorade definitely made my stomach a little dirty. Also drank it real quick, so maybe I'll do that every other lap. Electrolytes and all that fun stuff. And it's cute, at the finish line there was a kid and a mom. They're like, what's everyone running for? And she's like, oh, some people are going all day. She's like, what? The kid was shocked, and the kid wanted to see all the medals, and so hopefully they said that the dad runs, and hopefully we'll get him up for the 5K and the 5 miler. I'm gonna grow this thing a little bit like it used to be. I will not be back tomorrow. I plan to be rolling around in agony, sitting down with my feet up, playing some video games, hydrating. But yeah, hips are a little tight. I'm trying to put my hips forward while walking and keeping them more under me. I think I'm buckling like a lot of those like older runners that you see, so that could be a factor. And listen to Running Public finish their episode with Lauren Weeks, which was great. Zoned out a little bit more for, oh god, who was the other one? Let me look through. I'm not even done with it. Alec Blennis, got another minute or 2 left for that one. Yeah, that's all the updates for this one. Just taking my time, just moving along. Shout outs to those who know what band the lyrics are from. Okay. Alright, another lap down. Definitely slowing down, which is fine, unexpected. Finished that lap, or went back out at 11:16. Grabbed a Pam Beasley and Jim sandwich, PB&J. Wrote random stuff on it. Feet are holding up. Lots of dogs out there. Cute little dogs. Yeah, maybe an added benefit of putting this out, if this does come out, is that like, people are getting ready for World's Toughest Mudder. This helps put people in the ultra mindset, as I talk through mistakes that I will inevitably make throughout the day. Maybe you can learn a thing or two. Just a little reminder. Garmin's holding up. I haven't switched the thing to see how the battery's doing. I'm afraid to look, but I have the charger and a whole bunch of portable chargers. Phone battery's good, 74%. As I'm starting to walk a little bit more, I'm playing a bit more Pokemon Go, as I do. And just starting to walk a little bit more than just the hills. Knee hurts a bit for mileage, 18.12. So lots to go. But they're gonna get done. No chance for 50 miles. That was never even a goal on there. Until I'm like, ooh, like a lap per mile. Well, yeah, maybe for the first. No, that's not happening. I hope there's a 50K buckle. I know there's 50 mile, 100 mile, 100K. 50K would be good. I would like that. Lap number 6. Upward inflection. Definitely starting to feel pain. Not cramping or anything. Shoelaces digging into the front ankle part of my right foot, which isn't great. Should have done Caterpie. That's on me. Refilled my water. It's definitely getting hot out. Would have appreciated staying in the 60s would have been nice. Again, not a chance for 50 miles, but still pushing for 40. If I double my distance 5 hours into the race, I'm like on the cusp. So right now it's 10:38. Checked in at 12:30. Lap's taken about an hour and 15 minutes, which isn't bleeding out as much as it feels like it is. So yeah. Staying strong. Alright, it's 1:57. Lap 7. Got over a marathon. 27.87. Feeling dehydrated, so chugged a bottle of water. Brought a Gatorade. Caitlin should be here around 2 with mac and cheese. Some real food other than sandwiches. What else? Heart rate feels high. It's only 150s. Pushing through. Alright, lap 8. It checked in at 3:15. Grabbed the thermos from Caitlin. And she's like, what, are you gonna walk with it? Yeah, I have to. So I think I'm behind pace for 40. I don't know. Her answers are clear as mud. So I need to start my last lap by 7. So I think that means I'm in the clear. Or I'm potentially off by 2 minutes. But I straight up cannot do math right now. And yeah, it feels good to have some solid in my stomach. I forgot to grab water. Definitely need water. Next lap, I'll bring a bottle with me. Ran the last bit with Matt, the same guy as before. We talked a lot, which helped pass the time. But yeah, definitely feeling some blisters on my feet, and I think one popped. But the bones of my feet hurt too much for like the skin to hurt, so there's a silver lining. But still planning to push for 40 and not settle for 50K. Right now my watch says 33.56, but I know that may not be the most accurate. But yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 hours left. All right, lap. This is, lap 9. Fuck yeah, lap 9. Okay, so lap 9. Guys, it's really cool. It's like the second last I'm going for. I was able to talk to Caitlin, and she explained that I have plenty of time now, which is good. If I was needing to finish by 12 hours, then I had 2 minutes to spare if each one was a hour and a half, which is scary. Spooky, you might say. Last lap, I walked with that mac and cheese thermos, and then Caitlin met me around mile 1 because it kind of loops back a little bit, and she gave me a water because I was feeling very dehydrated after housing that mac and cheese. Some older woman laughed at me because I was eating it like an animal, which fair. And I said, I'm at 30-something miles, leave me alone. I shut her up. That's fair, I deserve to be laughed at. But yeah, once I fraternized with Caitlin, that's a word, right? Rendezvous, that sounds weird. With Caitlin, Ron McCoy, who was walking the course doing a lap, called me out and said, no pacers, you gotta take your band, just give me shit. And I walked the rest of the lap with him, and it was so good just to see him again. I don't see him every April anymore because of no more fit OCR. Yep. But yeah, we just talked, and it was good to catch up with him because thinking back, first fit challenge in North Attleboro 2014, so I was 23. I only know that because I was 21 for my first Spartan back in 2012. But yeah, good to see him and talk to him about his kids and how things are going, future of fit. And when I am allowed to say more, I will say more. But the date is out there, people. I don't know the date offhand right now because I'm suffering, but it's out there. It will be in the area. And yeah, one more laugh after this. Oops, sorry about that. Last lap, baby. Sunset was beautiful. I went out on the overlooked a whole bunch of construction. But if you look just above the construction, it's a beautiful sunset. Just met with Caitlin, 6:19. Again, the last lap you need to start, so I can take my damn time with this one. And I want to because I want to go home. Blisters on my feet. This is probably the worst my feet have ever been. I'm afraid to look, more afraid to shower. But I had a boozy beverage. I had a Jacko beer and a handful of peanut butter M&Ms. I used that to power through this last lap. That's on my Garmin. By the time I'm done with this, my Garmin says 50, but again, I put it on Ultra Track, so there's that. But, and I grabbed a headlamp too, because it's getting dark. And, yeah, keep seeing, things move. I'm like, oh no, it's a baby bear. But I've never run into bears here, which is good. Someone did say that there's a snapping turtle by the pond, so I will be keeping my eyes peeled for that. And his eyes glow, so that's good to know. That rhymes. Yeah, feet feel bad, but I listened to Running Public. Bracken joked that it was a terrible idea. Listening the whole time, what did I listen to? I think I gave an update with some of them, but I listened to a boatload. I talked to some people, Matt and Mike, two other super generic white guy names, and someone that also has one. But yeah, listen to Lauren Weeks, Alec Glennis, Olympian Carrie Toffelson, which I like that one. That's good. Jared Broughton. Why don't I remember him? Oh yeah, that's the one that does running for a cause, which is pretty cool. Nick Kershaw, the guy with sight issues, who I might be getting those mixed up. Probably getting those mixed up. And then Bracken and Kirk versus GBT. So I always listen to that. I mean, my running Spotify playlist is just race brain. They were about to lap me, in September. And I just running and biking and this and that. So I'm making my way to get caught up again. And I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I've had enough now. And switched to Spotify. Get some EDM going, or I will once I'm done recording this, and just party pace. Try not to think about the damage on my feet. It actually hurts more when I walk on them. I have no option with these hills. So, c'est la vie. That is such as life, or something. All right.
Mikey? There you are. Is that my ultra marathoner husband?
Woo!
You did it.
I did it. Oh man, didn't really want to after a little bit, but I did it. Holy shit sticks. Oh, my feet are gonna be a mess.
What did you call them earlier?
Oh, just like
ground beef.
Ground beef with just bones floating in it. I wish. It's be all bubbly and stuff. Nasty.
Finished, baby. I don't know if it's recording on the car or my phone, but 50 laps. Thank you to my wonderful wife for coming for the last 5 hours.
It was 6 hours.
It was 6 hours? You got here too?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I had to start the lunch. You're talking about saying that, yeah. So that was great. I didn't tell you that this will probably be the episode, just in case I can't do an interview tomorrow.
Okay.
That could be a little sterling episode.
Oh, shoot.
Stop downplaying it.
I forgot to write down what time you finished.
Shit, me too.
Oh, I took a video.
Oh, cool.
I'll be able to figure it out. I made a detailed list.
Cool. So I'm going to call my coach, Joshua Reed. Also, to those wondering, hey, didn't you train with Kevin Gregory? Yes, and he was also awesome. I just needed a little break from that, and then when I went back, I'm like, let me try a different coach, because you're supposed to, sample. Samples. But I highly recommend him, too.
Are you at Costco sampling all the freebies?
Yeah. You know what's really cool? When I was wearing the headlamp for that last lap, guess what lit up, because the signs have the flashers? Guess what else flashes just like those flashers? If you guess it, I'll
I have no idea.
Spider's eyes.
Oh, I wonder if
I was looking down, they're like, I'm like, all right, dude, I won't step on you. I proudly avoided all of the caterpillars, the fuzzy, wuzzy caterpillars. They're like fuzzy. I think they're the ones that they walk on you and you get
they hurt you, yeah.
But I didn't want to step on them.
Are they poisonous?
So I dodged all the little antsies and all the things.
Oh my gosh, when I woke up this morning, guess who was snuggled against my legs? Appa.
Yeah.
And then I left the heated blanket on for him because he laid in bed when I got up and showered, and he was all sprawled out. He just loves the heat.
You know, it was a pretty cool omen. One, I went to sleep early, but I have trouble sleeping without you.
I have the same problem.
I know, it's kind of pathetic, but
you warmed the bed.
Yeah, but I did. I woke up, I checked the thing, my phone, and it said 3. I'm like, all right, I'll sleep a little more. And then I woke up and it said 5:29. I'm like, oh, cool. Let me get up before the alarm goes off. And then the alarm went off. And I'm like, this is going to be a great fucking day.
I love that. We can start our day with affirmations.
What?
You should start your days with affirmations.
What do you mean?
Like I do with my students. Yeah.
Affirmations are more than Snoop Dogg. But boy, do I love Snoop Dogg. I fully embrace him being... I didn't even watch the Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I should have just because I love Snoop Dogg.
He was good at it.
But yeah, I'm going to go call Joshua Reed. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe I'll do one more update, but I appreciate y'all. Like Jason. Appreciate y'all.
Alright. Shoes are off. I see things got in my shoe, my socks, so maybe that's what I was feeling and not horrible blisters. Thank God this recording doesn't pick up smells. Alright.
Yeah, that must be nice.
Oh wow, this is tight. Toy like a toy. Alright, heel. Okay. And that's my foot. That's my foot. Okay. Dirty. Thank you. And next sock. I'm only cramping now. I'm so glad I didn't cramp it during. There's definitely times where I should have too. I was putting some strain on there. Okay. Sock. Again, the fucking heel. One of these heels is worse than the other. That one looks gross. Also looks partially deflated. I can't feel my big toe at all.
In both feet?
I haven't tried my left foot, but definitely my right foot. No feeling whatsoever. A little bit more feeling in my right. In my left, there's feeling. In my right, I can only know that it's touching because it turns white when I touch it to my foot.
Who cut your toenails? A blind person?
What do you mean? I cut them. Oh yeah, they're not great, are they? Well, I just want to make sure that they were done before. Oh, I see that on my big toe?
Yeah.
Nasty. At least it's not on the bottom. There's definitely some shit on the bottom. I'm going to lift up my foot, and you're going to take a look-see.
Okay. We can't do it once your feet are clean.
I mean, maybe we can. You got to get low. I can't... How high do you want me to raise my leg across my body?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, it doesn't look that bad. Okay. That's good.
Just moist.
Moist. Dry as fuck, boy. Sweat.
Your toenail looks like a literal hill.
What does that mean? It looks like a hill.
It's like, whoop.
Well, that's kind of how toenails be sometimes.
No.
I can't really lift up my right foot.
Okay, let's get you in the shower.
My butt's chafed. Lubed it. Not enough. The last lap. Last lap, no chafing issues. And it's like, surprise. Surprise in your butt. Okay.
You don't think they want to listen to you get undressed?
I mean, that feet, I think, is going to be the worst. As I stand up. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, up. Up. I'm vertical. Now I got the stankified sweatshirt. Put on sweatshirts like a monster. I put them on like this, I think.
How do you put it on? Let me see.
I will demonstrate later, I guess. I don't know. Does differ. Off comes the shirt. I still have a belly. Maybe it's the 100 grams of fat. Make sure you eat lots of carbs. Yeah, there's carbs in this, right? 1,000 calorie shake. Carbs in that. Yeah, my pair of shorts held up well. So did the socks, other than the chafing at the boat happened. My shorts are dropping down. Ooh, my Achilles is angry.
And as your podcast host, we're going to draw the line, and I'm going to leave as you get naked.
Well, it's not a video. Wow.
What's wrong?
It's chafed horribly.
Where?
My butt cheeks.
Like the crack?
Mm-hmm. Damn. Wow. Yeah, nuts. Probably the worst butt shaving I think I've ever had. Man, it was only like the last lap when I noticed it. Alright. Just feel like sweat. Sweat, baby, sweat, baby. Do how they do on the Discovery Channel. Bring it down. Need tunes. Not like Looney Tunes. Why is it getting cold? Not in the mood for cold water. My feet hurt a lot, but they're not like better than I thought for now. Get the legs. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, Fred. Completely frank. To be completely leg. Upper leg.
Welcome back.
Thank you to Rob McCoy for putting on a great event. Again, save the date for April 5th. And to everyone who talked to me off the mic yesterday, like Matt and Michael. For related episodes, there's episode 97, which was World's Toughest Mudder Part 1 Community Dinner and Event. That was when I did World's Toughest Mudder back in 2018, and there's lap-by-lap audio. Episode 150 was World's Toughest Mudder Hot Lap Recap. Javier Escobar's Pit Planning Party and Mike's Lap by Lap Experience. That was 2019. And then episode 272 is OCR Dying, the Final Fit Challenge with Rob McCoy, where we talked about how he's going to be changing things up. And then more recently, I think it was last year, episode 328, the Final Fit Challenge OCR with Elites, Ultras, and more. Also, real quick, more context to the event. So what did you think about your pitting experience? Because you were there for the last 5 hours.
I was there. It was kind of sad. I like when ultra pitting experiences are like a giant party, like a World's Toughest Mudder. And I was one of the only people there, I feel like, towards the end that was pitting.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of people there to begin with, too, which was a bummer. It was a lower turnout this year, but I'm hoping, like, I don't know, if I do it, like, once every other year, I think that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, maybe Ms. Mark Duplessis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good texting them in between and everything, too. But I wrote down all of the things I was eating and drinking and everything, and the times that I was leaving the pit. So you got the lap time of how long it took me to do the lap and then leave the pit. So lap 1 was 1 hour and 7 minutes. Lap 2, 1 hour and 1 minute. Lap 3, 1 hour. Lap 4, 1 hour 9 minutes. Lap 5, 1 hour 14 minutes. Lap 6, 1 hour 22 minutes. Lap 7, 1 hour 24 minutes. Lap 8, 1 hour 25 minutes. Lap 9, 1 hour 39 minutes. That is a lot. And lap 10 was 1 hour 35 minutes. What else do I want to say? Also, the spoon that you gave me for the mac and cheese was oh so tiny. It did not work very well at all. And it was plastic. And I know that thermos comes with a spoon too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's pretty difficult.
Caitlin, thank you for the mac and cheese. You're welcome, Mike.
Yeah.
Follow us on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads at Obstacle Running Adventures. And most importantly, subscribe and follow wherever you get your podcasts. We are on the Purple Podcast app and all of the podcast players. And if you like what you hear, leave us a review.
You can support us over on Patreon for as little as $2, as many as $10, and you get lots of behind-the-scenes look at things. And let's see, coming up next, again, one of my 3 ideas planned for this week's episode will be next week. And again, it's pretty much impossible to put everything into the show and into my own races, so this was my A race, and this is just kind of what needed to happen this time. Caitlin, want to close it out with a joke and a quote?
I would love nothing more. My quote is from Morgan Harper Nichols. Keep trusting in the process. Keep trusting that even though you do not know what lies ahead, that does not mean that you have to feel directionless. You are allowed to be uncertain while also trusting that even in the uncertainty, light is pouring in and illuminating your path beneath your feet. And then my joke is, what is a vampire's favorite fruit?
What?
Nectarine.
Nice. All right, well, that just about wraps it up. My name is Michael Stefana.
My name is Caitlin Ritter.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe to our show and write us a review on your favorite podcast app.
You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook and connect with us there.
Most importantly, we would appreciate it if you shared an episode with a friend so we can reach more ears
and continue to effectively shine a light on the people in our sport, as well as the events that we are so passionate about.
Our intro song is Street Crew by Straight Up, and our outro music is Iron Call by The Best.
Alright, this episode is cursed, but now, second time recording the outro, I think we're good now. We'll get this up ASAP.
Can you tell me what happened when you farted?
Didn't feel good. That hurt. And sometimes if you have an itchy butt and you fart, it itches it, but it chafes. It's a little unfriendly reminder. Alright, I think I'll give you that.